Hey, Brent.
Yeah, what's up, man?
So you remember back when I traveled from the future to the past to say we raided Area 51?
Yeah, that was last year, yeah.
Yeah. Then I kind of fucked up the timeline, and the raid never actually kind of happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it turns out when I did that, it put us back 4 hours.
Oh shit!
So we're no longer at 4 a.m.
It put us back 4 hours. It's not 4 a.m.
No, it's some sort of misconduct at midnight.
I see.
This was a really bad joke explaining we changed the podcast name to Midnight Misconduct.
Yeah, the podcast name is now Midnight Misconduct. So, it has been brought to my attention.
Mm-hmm.
There is another podcast out there in the world that... Now, it isn't their official name,
right?
But it's a nickname that they go by. They go by the 3 a.m. Boys. Now, look, I've decided I'm going to be the bigger man. Not just because I'm overweight, but because... we don't want to step on the toes of small podcasts like that. We really don't, it's, so let's just, let them have that of the blank AM Boys.
I mean,
and let's just go with something else.
This happens every time we do a podcast. Thinking about it.
Oh my God, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the difference this time is that this podcast that I'm talking about started like maybe a year before us.
Yeah.
But because they don't officially go by the 3 a.m. Boys, like that's just what the two hosts kind of call themselves in the show. Like, so this is not their official title. However, I think to kind of distance ourselves from, like these smaller podcasts, we should probably go out into our own thing. Yeah. The other instance that you're talking about, I think happened after we died, or we weren't there for a while.
That's true. I mean, we also wanted to go by the Trash Cast, but apparently that was already taken at one point. Back in the day. Back when we had the other podcasts.
That seems like... Yeah, we don't speak its name. It was, the Trash Cast, like, that doesn't have good SEO.
No.
You really need to get that, in the age of the internet, good search engine optimization.
We gotta get them brand deals, alright?
Yeah.
We need to be...
And, like, for example, so Midnight Misconduct.
Yes.
I typed that into Google.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There's a... First result is a Spotify playlist called Midnight Misconduct someone made.
Oh, shit.
And next is a bunch of stories about sexual misconduct. So you know what? I think we got good SEO on this.
We got that good branding, right? We're going to get the Audible. We're going to get, whoever...
Dollar Shave Club.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Dude, okay, did you see that one YouTuber that posted the offer that he got from Raid Shadow Legends?
No.
To read an ad? $7,400. Dude, I don't give a shit. If they approach me for half that much, yeah, I'm going to talk about some shitty mobile game.
Raid, please give us money.
Hey, shitty, like, shitty means cool now.
Yeah, it's like how bad means good.
Yeah, it's how language works.
We can just be like, have you seen the Internet Historian? And how he does his shadow. I love his ads on those.
He is the only YouTuber that I'm like, okay, I like your Raid Shadow Legends ads because they feel like shit posts.
It is so great.
Yeah, there's so many other YouTubers that's like, no, Philip DeFranco, I don't think you play this mobile game at all. I don't know why you're advertising it, but I mean, I know why. It's like a lot of money.
I mean, I'd take 3,500.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I would totally take that much money.
Look. All right. It kind of reminds me of that episode of Frasier and Selling Out, but we won't talk about that.
Look, the piece of advice I've gotten on when making stuff on the internet is to sell out as fast and as hard as possible.
We don't need dignity. We need money.
Yeah, money is so much more important. I got a medical bill trying to pay off.
Oh, that's right, because you had the whatever surgery. I can't remember what it was.
The hernia.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I got student debt. Yeah, I'll take money.
Money, please. I got bills to pay. I gotta eat food, Well, this has been the...
Yeah, it's a nice little preamble talking about getting sponsorships.
Please give us money.
Yeah, please, actually. You know, Anchor does let you do sponsorship stuff. Maybe I should try to do that. I don't think we're going to make a lot of money off it, though.
We got to start small. We'll get there one day. I mean, we've hit, 9 episodes now. This is the longest we ever made it.
This is the 9th episode of Midnight Misconduct. Yes. This is the longest I've probably done a podcast with someone else, I would say.
We made it, boys.
Finally, yes.
Who would have thought it? You just had to go down with 2 hosts instead of more than that, with schedules that work out.
It was schedules that work out, and not, I go to school full time and also work full time. I have no free time.
Yeah.
And also have someone in the same time zone as you.
Yeah, that's...
I have someone live halfway across the world.
May you rest in peace wherever you're at. Playing Final Fantasy 14 somewhere, it doesn't respond to nobody. But anyways,
yeah.
Rectangle, if you're somehow listening to this, get your ass back to the Discord server, you piece of shit.
Send us a distress flare.
We'll see it all the way from halfway across the world.
On a journey to Ireland.
Yeah, we will. We'll track him down.
It's gonna be like the Lord of the Rings, but
I want to be Grimly.
I haven't seen the Lord of the Rings since I was 8.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, those movies are old.
God, I feel old now. We're in 2020.
Oh my God. The first month of 2020 is almost over, man.
What the fuck?
It's crazy. How did that happen?
It's the C Lab open.
I don't know, my perception of time is weird with this new job schedule I'm on, working Friday through Monday.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, and 10-hour days, so it's I don't really have a whole lot of free time every day, but I try to make it work.
In my free time, I usually nap, but that's just because I'm old.
Napping sounds great. Took a nap today, felt fantastic.
Oh, I slept in a lot during my vacation last week.
Oh, I bet, yeah. I sleep in on all my days off.
By sleeping in, I mean I slept until 8 o'clock.
Oh. For me, I think I slept until 10:30 today.
See, I can't do that. My body won't let me.
Oh, yeah. Back when I was in high school, I was waking up at 5:45 a.m. every day.
I mean, about the same.
And then I worked a night job, and that kind of fucked everything up. And now my body's just kind of just let me sleep all the time.
That's how I am. Because before I started working first shift, I was doing second shift. So then I went to first shift, and then moved back to second shift, and then moved back to first shift. So my body was very confused for a bit.
I bet, yeah.
But now I'm just kind of used to, waking up 4 a.m. Mm-hmm. But anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, so, the hell have you been up to? At midnight.
Let me pull up
it's a new day
of video games that I stayed up past midnight for a few times. That being Kakarot, and how I'm really conflicted on that.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Right. So Kakarot's weird in the fact I was defending this game for the first 2 days.
Yeah.
And then afterwards I'm just shitting on it. So the best way I can describe it is they feel like they wanted to remake the Legacy of Goku games in order.
Oh, okay.
So they want to start off with 1, which went up through the Frieza saga. But then Bandai's like, no, you gotta do the whole series.
No, guys, you gotta do all of Z.
Because they put a lot of attention and detail in the Saiyan saga.
Oh, I bet.
But then as soon as you get the Frieza, you start to know, okay, there's bits and pieces missing. And then it's just slowly down there throughout that saga. You can just start to see the care and dedication is
just starts falling
gone.
apart.
Because by the time you get to the Boo saga, it's just oh yeah, this happened, and then this happened.
Oh, that's annoying.
Also, that's why I like to put it, is that at the start of the Buu Saga, Gohan becomes the Great Saiyan Man.
Yeah.
And he's there for a couple episodes, and Fidelis is trying to work it out. No, instantly, like, you do, like, the one story mission, and Fidelis like, you're Gohan. He's like, well, how'd you know? I've been doing this for such a long time. I'm just like, no. You were the Great Saiyan Man for 5 minutes.
Yeah, the sense of time is really off.
5 Namekian minutes. But yeah, no, so it's... And I cannot classify this as an RPG. It's a fighting game with experience.
I mean, it's CyberConnect 2. I imagine it would kind of play very similar to their Naruto games.
So I've never played their Naruto games.
They're okay.
But so they have this as an RPG, but they give you like all the experience you need after the fights. So like there's like no grind, there's no point in these quote unquote random encounters.
I saw there's a lot of orbs.
Orbs.
And you're flying through and getting orbs like in Superman 64.
I mean, like a lot of this stuff feels like it shouldn't be there. It really feels like filler.
Yeah.
And like at first I was like okay with it, but then by the time I got to the Buu Saga, I'm just like, let's just get through this shit. Let's go. I want to beat this. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I said, I enjoyed it for like the first 2 days. It was really like after I beat the Cell Saga, which just so happens to be my favorite saga, in Z. I'm like, I don't like this game anymore. This game is bad.
That sucks.
I mean, I will appreciate because they added some stuff like they added a nice scene in Z after the Gohan does the father son Kamehameha. Okay. And it just shows she made this like fucking like canyon with the blast. Like that shot is fucking gorgeous, and I love it.
Yeah, the CyberConnect 2 is really good, at least with their Naruto games, with like set pieces and stuff. Like in the Storm games, especially, like they would create set pieces that weren't in the fights originally, and like stuff around that. But also, those games had the thing where it's like, okay, now we're going to show you this cutscene is going to be JPEGs from the anime with voice acting laid over it.
Oh, that was like the final cutscene in a fucking Kakarot. I shit you not.
Oh my god. Because, like, they just, like, they would spend all of their money on the sick-ass set pieces and then just, like, put JPEGs for the rest of the shit.
Oh, so, like the final, like, after, like, they beat Boo right before the credits roll, I'm just like, hold on, wait. What are these fucking still images and voices going on here? The fuck is this shit?
That's really disappointing. I watched a bit of gameplay and... Okay, did you play it with the English dub or the Japanese dub?
Fuck Funimation. I played it with the Japanese dub.
Okay. Because I watched some dubbed gameplay and Christopher Sabat, I believe he's the voice of Vegeta. Mm-hmm. He also voices Piccolo.
He voices half the cast.
Yeah, he voices like half the cast. But like, whenever I watch Kai, at least I didn't watch the original Dragon Ball Z. I've only seen like a little bit of it.
Shame.
But yeah, I know.
You missed the best filler episode,
where they go get their license,
which is in the game. It is.
I watched that episode.
Oh, I love that episode. It's great.
Yeah. And like, it sounds like his voice for Piccolo and Vegeta are getting closer to each other.
Yeah.
To where you can clearly tell it's the same person.
Yeah, that's yeah. It's real shame.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. But did they put any like fan service in there?
I mean, like, they have the driving episode.
Yeah, they have the driving episode. Like any like fun lines? Did they just did they make Vegeta go? That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
I saw this tweet earlier. It's because so you can get the Dragon Balls in the game, obviously, and you can wish back bosses to fight them again. So Goku does the Cell. He's like, yeah, what is nucleus you're talking about? And Cell's like, the fuck's the nucleus? And Goku's like,
you think I was telling them the truth?
Yeah, that one. I fucking love it.
Like, oh, you.
So I was like, why would I tell them the truth? That's stupid. So either he's lying, he doesn't want to tell Goku about his nucleus, or he's just bullshitting this entire thing. He just came back somehow. I love it.
That's right, Goku. It's called a plot hole. I crawled out of it to kill your son.
It's... Oh, like... Cell Saga is probably poorly executed in the game, but I'm too blinded by that being my favorite saga to care.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things I was disappointed by was in the story, you only play as Future Trunks like 3 times.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, so I like how it's called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but you're mostly playing as Gohan.
That's pretty funny.
Well, because then you just think about it, was like, what, Gohan's the main character. See, it's not Goku. It's Gohan. He's always been the main character. We've been bamboozled.
I would much rather it be that Gohan is the main character.
I mean, a lot of people do, but that's not Goku. Goku's the main character. We need Goku.
Goku's gotta be the character.
You has to go with the Super Saiyan. Which I was actually really pissed off in the Frieza saga in the game when they do that shot where he goes Super Saiyan for the first time.
Yeah. Because
in the anime, it's the iconic like back shot, like it just shows his back and it says turn around, and his hair is like 50 feet tall. in the game, it's just like a front shot of his face. I'm like, that kind of ruins the shot. It kind of ruins the cinematic. IMO, but that's just that's just me.
Yeah, that sucks to hear that the game ends up kind of being good for a little bit, then just kind of gets worse.
So it's a good thing I didn't pick up the season pass because I was kind of iffy on that. I mean,
what are they going to even have in the season pass?
It just says 2 episodes. But I did get the pre-order bonus of the special training with the 6th Ginyu Force member.
Yeah, that's right. There's a new Ginyu Force member.
Whose name is like Bonyu or whatever.
Yeah.
So I looked it up because I was curious. What dairy product is her name named after?
Oh no! Wait, are all the Ginyu Force members named after dairy products?
Mm-hmm. Well, dairy products. Jace is named after juice, I think. That or some sort of cheese or something. I can't remember. It might be Japanese for cheese. But because Ginyu's milk, Bertur's butter. Raccoon's like cream or something. I can't remember Gyodo. But they're all named after dairy products.
Okay.
So right. So this is how Toriyama actually made the character. So her name's Bonyu. She's a woman. Her name is come from breast milk.
Oh.
Because milk like Ginyu, but she's a lady because she has boobs. So it's breast milk. Because Toriyama's just like, this will work.
Yeah. God.
I don't.
Why would you call her breast milk?
It's because it's Toriyama and he's a comedy mangaka.
Oh, okay.
So then the reason they kicked her out. This is probably one of the most Dragon Ball Z answers they gave.
Oh my god.
Was because she refused to pose with them because she thought it was stupid. So Ginyu kicked her out.
That's actually a pretty good reason.
So yeah, so it's not like she died or she betrayed them or anything. She just refused to pose. And Ginyu's like, fuck you, get out of my group. We pose here.
Was it Dragon Ball Fighters where like there's like a dialogue moment between Krillin and like either teen or adult Gohan where Krillin comes to the realization like, is the reason why when you're the Great Saiyaman you do all those poses is because you watch the Ginyu Force?
Yeah, it is. I think that's in Fighters, yeah.
Yeah, that's some pretty good lore. I like that.
It's because, the Ginyu Force is based off Super Sentai and Great Saiyaman is clearly Kamen Rider, which reminds me. So, yeah. Again, in the Buu arc, Gohan enters the World Tournament as the Great Saiyaman, but he can't wear the helmet, so he has to, the bandana and the sunglasses.
Yeah.
So I did the sub-story as Gohan as the Great Saiyaman, And Eraser's like, man, who's the hunk under the helmet? I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, there's no helmet here. This game is poorly coded.
No, man, it's not poorly coded. There was totally supposed to be another Goku.
Hi, I'm Goku. I forgot that existed.
Yeah, whenever you went back and you saw another Goku. I was
like, I'm gonna like when it gave me the option to roam around the forest for a little bit. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Oh, because I was messing with the key button, the sense key. I was like, oh, there's a power source over here. Run over it. Just Goku. I was like, what the So I made the joke that they put Turles in the game. Good old Turles.
Who's Turles?
So, I think it's the second movie, Tree of Might. There's an evil Saiyan who looks exactly like Goku.
Oh, okay.
And their reasoning is all low-class Saiyans look the same. Except for they don't. They just wanted an evil Goku, which they then reused for Goku Black. And then the second time it happened, it somehow happened on Kame House. It's just two Super Saiyan Gokus. So I made the joke about the after image technique.
Yeah, the game seems kind of buggy.
I mean, it is extremely buggy. I mean, again, it was fun at first because again, like you have like Tien losing his half his got cut off at the forearm. Like you had that shown.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get to the Boo Saga and they're missing half the episodes, and it's like, what the fuck? What's the point? Which also, I just had a thought, just kind of clicked about the retconning. Mm-hmm. So the Patora fusion in Super was retcon that two mortals, if they they defuse after an hour. And that if a god and a human fuse, they would dissolve, whatever. Mm-hmm. Because whatever happened with Zamasu.
I haven't watched Super, so I have no idea.
So Zamasu is some evil guy that merged with Goku Black, because one universe he wished for his one timeline, I should say. He wished to swap bodies with Goku.
Wait, timelines, universes, what?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is fucking complicated at this point.
Yeah, I bet. And there's something about S cells or whatever.
Oh, fuck that shit. Well, I'll get to that in a moment. But so I just had the thought, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Elder Kai was a fusion of a former Supreme Kai and a witch. That made him Elder Kai. Why isn't half his face dissolved? This is bullshit. But speaking of bullshit, S cells, and I hate it.
Yeah, it's the midichlorians for Saiyans.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Oh, they also give the explanation of why the tails don't grow back. Apparently, if you get stronger in your base form, then you don't need the Ozaru form, so the tail just doesn't grow back.
Huh, okay.
It's totally not because Akira Toriyama forgot tails existed.
Don't you fish with a tail in this game?
Oh yeah, so they explained that.
Okay.
So Goku asks Bulma to make a fake mechanical tail, so he can shove it up his ass to go fishing. Which Gohan does the same thing after he loses his tail. It's not good. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
Fucking S cells. I hate that so much. It's so dumb. Because it just kind of ruins a whole bunch of shit. Because Goku went Super Saiyan the first time because he saw his best friend die, and in anger he unleashed all of his power.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just no, he had a lot of S cells. Because the kinder a Saiyan is, the more S cells they have. Which is kind of bullshit, because Goku's only kind because he hit his head as a child. He hit his soft spot. That's the only explanation.
Yeah, it's a bunch of, I guess, Toriyama just kind of forgetting.
I mean, Toriyama forgot about Super Saiyan 2. Which is actually kind of a line I liked in Kakarot. Because, because Bobity's all like, this form just looks like the other one. There's no visual difference. And I'm like, that's technically true, even though technically Super Saiyan 2 has spikier hair and, of course, the lightning. But they also cut that scene really short in the game when Goku says it's going even further beyond.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like super short. Sounded great. That scene in the anime is great because it's like 4 minutes of solid screaming.
Is that the one where Sean Schemmel almost passed out in the booth?
I think so, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because it's like a 5-minute scene. He's screaming for like 4 minutes of it.
Yeah.
But yet an elderly Asian woman did it, so I don't know. So that's my opinions on the Kakarot. So some other games. So I finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Is that the one in England where there's the brother and sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit, is it buggy as hell.
Oh, I've heard.
Like I literally I dropped to like 2 frames. Like trying to drive the carriages.
Yeah, that was back whenever Ubisoft was like, alright guys, come on, we gotta ship one of these out every year.
Yeah, it's better than Unity.
Yeah, I've heard garbage. Unity's kind of like the worst one.
Yes. But
so how was it?
So I feel like they try to make 2 different games and kind of put them together with the plot.
Okay.
So yeah, the whole gimmick is that you have to you control 2 assassins, Jacob and Evie, the twins. So they start off as like small town, English assassins. England's like, no, we need to go to London. We need to take out the Templars. And the master's like, no, you can't. You're not ready. But then they just sneak off to London anyways, and that plot point's never resolved.
Okay.
So you get there, and Jacob's like, alright, I'm going to hunt down the Templars. And Evie's like, no, we need to find the Piece of Eden. Because it's important. And they're both like, fuck you, I'm going to do my own thing. So the plot kind of goes, Jacob goes to ruin the business of the Templar in charge of a certain area. Kill them. Shit goes wrong. You do Evie. You fix Jacob's problem. You hunt down the Piece of Eden. And this continues on until about sequence 8, which is where I guess you get into the quote-unquote Syndicate part of the Assassin's Creed Syndicate, because Jacob and Evie run a gang called the Rooks.
Okay.
And you gotta,
That's another word for syndicate.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes. So, you gotta take over, like, parts of England. Like, different parts of London and shit. And after you clear out, like, besides the last 2, you'll get a letter to start Sequence 8. Which one like, the last leader's like, hey, fuck the guy I'm working for. Jacob, you seem like a cool dude. Let's just go, like, start shit. And Jacob's alright until the one guy wants to start murdering kids. And Jacob's like, nah, dog, I can't murder kids.
That's bad. You can't do that.
So then you kill them. Then you kill the big bad Templar man.
Why does he want to murder kids?
Because he's like, you gotta get rid of all the factories owned by the Templar man. Even that means killing the child labor workers. Oh, which reminds me, Karl Marx is in this game.
Oh, Karl Marx is in the game?
Yeah, to start unions.
Oh, okay.
You also got Charles Dickens, Charles Darwin.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
some other
right.
figures I don't remember. People. Jack the Ripper had his own DLC. I'll talk about that.
Do they do anything like in Assassin's Creed 2, which is the only one I've played, where it's like, oh, Leonardo da Vinci's making you stuff?
I mean, with Charles Dickens, you get to explore, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Paranormal activity.
What?
Yeah, so he has the Ghost Club where you investigate paranormal events.
Okay.
And prove them false. Except for Leaping Jack the second time, because that was an actual demon. He's like, no, that wasn't a ghost, guys. We can't explain it, but it wasn't a ghost.
Okay, I thought there was like some weird crossover with the Paranormal Activity franchise that I didn't know about.
Oh no, but no, the Leonardo da Vinci of this game would be Alexander Graham Bell.
Oh yeah,
because he makes you a couple things and then he just disappears.
I made a portable phone for you to use.
Yeah, I mean he makes some grenades, a grappling hook gun, a poison dart shooter.
Huh.
All that jazz.
Kind of just knew him as the guy that made the phone.
The phone, yeah. But there's I don't know if this was paid because when I bought it, because it was on sale on PSN for like $20 for like the gold edition or whatever.
Yeah.
So I picked that up. So it came with the these cases where you solve mysteries with this reporter guy and this kid named Artie.
Okay.
Who really knows how to solve murder mysteries in obscure ways. Who's totally not Arthur Conan Doyle, but he totally is.
It's like, oh, gonna solve this murder by lighting this church on fire. Look, I found the criminal. He was hiding in the church.
I mean, that's pretty much it. So yeah, the whole point in Syndicate is trying to find the shroud, which is a pre whatever they're called, the first civilization artifact. I think it's precursor. That if you put it on, it just heals any damage. And you can just live forever. Because they're trying to find it in the game, because in the modern day plots that still exists, the Templars are trying to get it because they're cloning precursors, and they want to bring one back to life for some reason. Because Templars.
I have no fucking idea what the plot of Assassin's Creed is.
Oh no, like the modern shit's kind of really dumb.
It's like you said precursor, and I'm like, wait, Jack and Daxter. That's the only place I've heard that word before.
I mean, maybe that's where they stole it from. But so
yeah, because if you want to rip off Naughty Dog, you rip off Jack and Daxter.
Yeah, not Infamous or
That was Sucker Punch.
Wait, hold on. Look, I'm stupid. Okay.
Naughty Dog did The Last of Us and Uncharted.
Oh yeah, Nathan Drake.
Yeah,
not Indiana Jones. His movie's still in production hell.
Yep, just got delayed 3 months.
But anyways, because they bought the gold edition, it also came with the Jack the Ripper DLC.
Oh, Jack the Ripper. It's a little girl, right?
No. Sorry, so I actually kind of like the Jack the Ripper DLC. Yeah. So you start off the first 5 minutes playing as Jacob. It's like 20 years later.
Oh, okay.
And he's trying to solve the Jack the Ripper murders. But then you start playing as Jack the Ripper.
Oh.
It is actually really interesting.
So do you go around killing people as Jack the Ripper, or?
No, so you want to play as him for a few, story missions. Because, most Assassin's Creed, bonus, DLC that happens afterwards, kind of, really bare bones. But the whole element of the Jack the Ripper DLC is based off the fear weapons and how they're used differently. Because, Jack, when he's, trying to end combat, when he uses, the fear spike, he's, sticking it through people's faces. He's, stabbing them 50 times.
Oh.
Because he's crazy. Because, when it, shows, your objective, when you're playing the main game, it's Jacob or Evie, it's just, a little text box. But it's Jack. It's just these, crudely, written letters, piled up like a crazy person, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to see his face, but you learn his name's actually Jack. He was a little boy Jacob and Evie took in when his mother, a prostitute, died. He was thrown into the insane asylum for being crazy. But he's totally not crazy, guys. But anyway, so you stalk Jacob for the first 15 minutes. It cuts away because you don't know if he's quote unquote dead or not. Spoiler alert! You know he's not dead if you played the main game anyways, for plot reasons.
Right.
But anyways, so then you're playing as Evie for the rest of the DLC, and she's just trying to find Jack, solve the murder mystery. Because she's been living in India with her husband Henry Green, who was the assassin master of London, and they totally hooked together up in the main plot.
Okay, so just want to confirm something.
Yes.
Jack the Ripper's not a little girl, right?
No.
Do you know what I'm referencing?
Yeah, it's Fate.
Yep.
I know. Trust me, I know Fate. I know that much. Oh, Jesus. Was her mother a prostitute?
I don't know. I don't play the fucking Fate mobile game because I don't care about it.
Look, right, as someone who spent a lot of money on actual gacha machines when I went to a Pac-Man arcade, I'm not into gacha games.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I somehow would put the Jack the Ripper DLC above the actual plot of Syndicate.
Oh, really?
Because I had more fun with that. I liked the aspect that I got to play as Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
We'd never see his face. We never, get to actually know who he was because that ruins the mystery. But he's dead. Evie killed him in the insane asylum. So anyways, which then leads into me playing Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh, that's the, weird one.
I really like it. I've only played a little bit so far, but I like the, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't play like the other ones. It's like an action RPG at this point. I like it.
I've heard it plays like The Witcher.
Yeah, I guess I never played The Witcher, but I'm going to say yes.
Me either.
I actually really like it. I think it's a fun time from what I played. Because it starts off and it's first 5 minutes. Yeah, here's how you attack. And I'm like, cool. I'm doing dodge rolls and shit. Fuck the old system of counter, fucking guard break, etc.
Yeah, I did not like the original combat system in Assassin's Creed of what I played of it.
No, so Origins is so far it's a fun time. I'm enjoying it.
That's good. Really
curious of how it goes because one of the screens in the main menu shows your targets and it's 5 of them. But I'm not that far in the game and 4 of them are already dead. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I didn't get to kill 3 of these, so I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I've heard the story is actually kind of good too.
So I'm kind of interested where that's going to go.
Yeah.
When I played. So that's it for my Assassin's Creed. Because for some reason, I've just been on this. I'm like, I'm just going to go back and play all the ones I haven't played. Because I heard Odyssey was really good. And I'm almost Odyssey, so see how that goes.
Okay.
So let's talk about some more DLC that came out. Let's talk about Re.Mind.
Oh, you played Re.Mind. Okay.
So, but I'm actually Tatsu Nomura. I hate to break it to everyone.
Yeah, I was really surprised to learn that. So when is Final Fantasy Versus 15 coming out?
Fuck you, Square Enix, you piece of shit. I'm gonna shove
Release
it in the Kingdom Hearts
universe. Cut.
So let me explain some spoilers. This is gonna be a little spoilery for the next, 20 minutes.
Hey, if you don't want to hear Kingdom Hearts Re.Mind spoilers, skip to 51 minutes and 33 seconds of the podcast. You've been warned. He pretty much spoils everything. Okay.
So, Re.Mind takes place before, during, and after the final boss fight. Right? It's Tatsu Nomura at his peak of, I'm gonna write this convoluted plot and somehow make it all work. So the whole thing is, so at the end of original Kingdom Hearts 3, Kairi didn't come back right away. It wasn't until they're all back on Destiny Islands they see her and Sora together on the tree, but then Sora disappears. So that's the film The Blanks. Okay. While also giving some more bullshit about Luxu, who is one of the fucking masters from back cover. It kind of explained his bullshit about why he's Zigbar. And somehow Luxord's connected to this too. I'm saying all these names and people aren't going to know who the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm not going to explain because I'm Tatsu Nomura.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways. So Sora's like, I can find Kairi. I'll just use the power of waking like I have been. So he goes to do it in this little fucking... forget what it's called. But it's pretty much just a fucking dream eater. He's like, bro, you can't use the power of waking just to bring people back willy-nilly like that. That's against nature. You're just supposed to wake up sleeping hearts. So I was like, oh, but I've done it 6 times. And Cherothy, or whatever the fuck his name is, like, yeah, that's the fucking problem. You weren't supposed to do that. You're going to lose your powers. You're going to lose your body. Stop it. And Sora's like, no, I'm going to save Kairi. Because, and I quote, I've been doing this for years.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to track down Kairi. So anyways. So at this point, Sora has learned how to travel through time, like Xehanort. Which gets brought up that they have a similar power. This is just JoJo's. Holy shit. Our stands are very similar. So Sora's traveling through time as he gave up his body to become just his heart and went through all the hearts in the past connected to his heart.
Yeah.
So, like, then it starts, like, be like 3 boss fights in a row. Like, one was against the secret boss from the original Kingdom Hearts 3, which I found interesting. Then you fight Terranort. And then there was a 3rd boss fight that I can't recall right now. I can't remember it. Maybe I'll be reminded. Fuck you, Nora. So then at this point, you're just going through, like, you're going through the Keyblade Graveyard.
Okay.
So you're playing
that name is Raw.
From the Great Keyblade War.
Keyblade!
Some call it the Keyblade. I love how they had to make that a footnote.
How Christopher Lloyd voices Xehanort.
Yeah. It was Leonard Nimoy.
Clips.
And he
Leonard
said,
Nimoy, then it was Rutger Hauer, and then now it's Christopher Lloyd.
I just like how Leonard Nimoy said Keyblade once, and then they had to put a little footnote and like Dream Drop Distance. That some pronounce it Keyblade instead of Keyblade. Anyways.
Yeah.
So you're going through the Keyblade Graveyard, you're going through that boss rush again, except for this time, you can play as different Keyblade wielders.
I saw that. I was at a friend's house and he was playing through Re.Mind.
I guess the explanation is because you're Sora's heart going through all their hearts for plot reasons. So then you go through all that, and then you get to the point which would be the start of the final boss fight, and I can't remember like what its name's called, the world, but I think it translates from Latin to be like Stairway to the Sky or whatever. Something super, super deep. Too deep for me. The Sora's like, wait, hold on. Maybe I, as my heart, can go through the portal that is Xehanort to this place and try to find Kairi before it's too late.
Sure.
So at this point, you're by yourself as Sora going through the final quote-unquote world.
Mm-hmm.
That they actually expanded on and doing that shit.
That's cool.
So then, so Kairi was crystallized and turned into seven crystals. Because 7's the magic light number, because 13's the magic dark number.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
So anyways, after you get the 5th crystal, he's like, well, how many more can it be? Old man Xehanort walks out. There's 2 more! I turned her into 7 pieces on purpose. And Sora's like, Xehanort. He's like, I see you acquired the same power that I did. We have similar stance. So then he's like, but it's too late. Because then past Donald, Goofy, and Sora all show up. And Sora's like, oh no. And he somehow gets booted back to the past Sora's heart. Because this is how time travel works in the Kingdom Hearts universe. Sora's like, I gotta think. He's like, wait, all my hearts are connected. I'll just go to Riku's heart and see what they're up to get the last 2 pieces. So at this point, you go back to the other side of the portal and see what they've been up to the entire time Sora's fighting Xehanort. So the rest of the Guardians of Light, right? They were fighting the Xehanort replicas, the 13 Xehanort replicas.
Mm-hmm.
Which leads into this boss fight. If you just like mash an X in squares, you're just fighting off like 13 as you're in a group of like 7 in like a fucking circle. So that happens. A bunch of keyholes open up in the sky.
Yeah.
Everyone but Mickey gets thrown through them. Then you get to play as Mickey as you're slowly walking towards another keyhole to go into there. To reconnect Kingdom Hearts and to reconnect everyone's hearts to bring them all back. So Sora can get the last 2 crystal pieces. So he does. He gets Kairi back. And then you fight Armored Xehanort, the final boss. But you can choose either be Sora or Kairi. They gave you a difficulty selection. I'm a man, so I picked Kairi. Because I'm like, fuck it. I wanted this fight to be difficult. It kind of was until I learned how to play Kairi. Then it was kind of pretty easy. So you beat Armored Xehanort. And then Kairi and Sora, they travel through the end cutscene that was played at the end of the original 3. Because the ending cutscene just showed, all the Keyblade world is going back to their daily lives, except for this time they put Sora and Kairi in little like background shots, and then Sora disappears, like the original, which then leads into the second part of the Re.Mind DLC. Boop, doop, doop, boop. Yes, Tetsu Nomura. And Beck.
Yes.
Anyways.
Quick disconnect. Anyway, so the second part of the DLC.
Which is called Limit Cut, which is the boss rush portion where you fight the real 13 members of Organization 13. So it's been a year within the plot, and everyone's looking for Sora.
Yeah. Including the Final Fantasy characters.
Yeah, this is where you get all of the Final Fantasy characters. And Sid's like, look at my computer screen. And like, did you find Sora? He's like, no, I connected all...
3D model.
Pretty much, yeah. I connected all 3 networks, and I made this data thing. Maybe if Sora beats the other data, we'll get answers. They kind of do, but... Because after you beat Limit Cut, you get the secret episode where Sora fights Yo Sora, a.k.a. Nomura's still mad 13 verses got cut and turned into Final Fantasy 15, so he's shoving it in the Kingdom Hearts.
This is Nomura's revenge.
So let me explain about the Yo Sora boss fight.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I've never actually fought him because I haven't actually beat the Limit Cut, but I did look it up because I was curious. Apparently he has like 10 health bars, but he has like 19 lives.
Yeah, and he can steal your
beat him
Keyblade.
like 19 times.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny that in order to fight him, you have to fight 13 bosses.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Nomura is like, I'm mad.
Yeah.
So anyways, there's 2 endings to the secret episode. The bad ending if you lose the boss fight, where Sora completes his focus as an LC. It becomes a crystal person. And Yo Sora's like, I'll save you one day, Sora. Or when you beat Yo Sora, he's like, I guess I'll have to save you later when I'm strong enough. And Sora's like, what the fuck do you mean?
Kingdom Hearts 4, you're going to play as him.
I mean, knowing Nomura, yeah, because then it's this cutscene, which is a 13 versus trailer of Noctis waking up in the car.
It's the same fucking trailer.
And he's like, oh, is this impressive? But the driver's actually Luxord for some reason.
It's the same fucking trailer. I saw that and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's the 2011 versus 13 trailer.
Nomura wants his game made, and he's shoving it in the Kingdom Hearts universe. See, this is the real reason Kingdom Hearts 3 took 10 years. Nomura had to go through all of his fucking plot threads to figure out how the fuck can I get versus 13 in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Is Kingdom Hearts 4 just going to be versus 13 with different characters?
In my opinion, I feel like it's going to be heavily influenced by it, but it won't be exactly that. Because we still have the Master of Masters and his bullshit. And, you know, the what's in the box? What's in the box, Igbar? What's in the box?
I like how the battle stage for the fight against Yoros, or how you pronounce it, is on top of the Shibuya 104 building.
Booyah Tower, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, did you know
That's
that
cool.
you can actually, in the picture making mode, you can glitch out and explore that Shibuya? Like, I've seen it done. Like, you, like, build platforms and you just kind of, like, shove yourself out. You can explore the area.
Oh, cool.
Because it's not coded very well. Because the more is like, I'm putting it in here. I'm putting it in here. But anyways.
Incredible.
That was Re.Mind. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
I mean, it's Kingdom Hearts. I'm kind of back on the more wild ride. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. I'm only like 3/4 of the way through Kingdom Hearts 2. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Pretty much everything.
I mean, that's a standard look, right? So when I looked up the video about, you know, the secret episode, and Sora says, "What's going on? I don't understand," or whatever, everyone in the comments is like, "Neither do the Kingdom Hearts fans. We haven't learned since day one what's going on." Because Nomura's just like, I'm gonna write this plot, and I'm not going to explain anything. So that was Re.Mind.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna briefly talk about that. I went to Brent, you ever been to a Dave & Buster's?
I have, yeah.
So imagine one of those, but it's based off Pac-Man.
Okay, sure.
It was called like Pac-Man Entertainment or whatever. So it's a Dave & Buster's, but it's all this Namco stuff.
Okay.
That was a fun time. They had some gacha machines in that place when I was there. I got a lot of gacha, and I'm not too proud of that, but anyways. Got a nice little Gundam head, but anyways. So that was a fun time. Got to, you know, I played some Tekken 7 in the cabinet.
Okay.
That was fun.
Did you play as Pac-Man?
No. I should have picked him when I played the Mario Kart game, though.
Right, yeah, I forgot they made that Mario Kart.
So right, it's really fun, but like the races are only like 2 laps, and the laps are like really short.
Yeah, it's weird.
So I also played. I forget what racing game this was, but hey Brent, guess which car I picked in that racing game?
I guess you picked the initial D car.
Give you a hint. It was a Toyota.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, and then I saw it. I was like, wait, do they have the color scheme? And they did. It was there. No one apparently noticed the first race because I went in a group of 4 people, but the second game, because I was on like the end of the cabinets, and the other guy was on the other end, so he just yells, "When the fuck did you pick the initial D car?" So I just yell back, "The first fucking race." And I have to point out, I was winning until they kept slamming me into the wall. They kept, I was just driving, bam, slammed into the wall, they all passed me. I was like, no, but I was winning. I was drifting so good. I had the yellow beat going in my head. I was doing good until I wasn't.
Gas.
Well, like the last race, we're going down the mountain, and I'm just like, oh, I know this scene. I just need the multi-lane drift, and I'll be fine. And I attempted that. I succeeded, but then they slammed me into a wall.
Nice.
So that was that experience. We also kicked a bunch of teenagers doing, you know, some shenanigans out of a horror game. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So they had one of those 4D horror games. Like, oh, we'll try this.
Oh yeah.
But it's like a fucking group of 3 teenagers just sitting in there. So one guy just kind of bangs. He's like, "You done in there? You done doing whatever you're doing?" They all get scared and they run away. It was great.
Yeah.
The game was terrible, but after we got done with it, they immediately went back inside of there, and it's just like, the fuck?
Why are you coming to an arcade just to sit down in one of the machines?
Because they're teenagers, Brent. They're not very smart.
Yeah.
They were doing not very good things in that cabinet.
Oh, really?
They were doing some shenanigans, from my understanding.
Oh, some shenanigans. Okay.
But anyways, that's my video games. How about you, Brent?
Well, I don't think I did as much as you. So last episode, I don't remember if I beat No More Heroes last episode. I'm scrolling up and I just said No More Heroes, so I don't think I beat it.
Mm-hmm.
By the time we did that cast, I beat the first No More Heroes, and that game is cool.
Yeah,
I like the game a lot, actually.
How'd you like the twist that you were Dante the whole time?
That was really good. I like how Travis was like, "What? You can't just throw plot developments like this at the very end of the game." And then you fight Quentin Flynn doing an Irish accent, Mr. Sir Henry motherfucker.
I'm Virgil.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that a lot. And I beat it, and I'm like, I see why this is a cult classic. Like, it was great. I wish there was a Switch version. Because I emulated the PS3 version. It worked fine, I guess.
So how would you recharge the beam saber then?
Oh, so I was emulating the PS3 version, but you need to use a DualShock 4 because it uses the motion controls.
Ah, I see.
So you have to hold down R1 and just shake your controller a bunch, which is what I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So I beat No More Heroes 1. Game was great. I'm really happy with it. I don't have too many complaints, honestly. The gameplay kind of felt janky at times, but that's fine. All of the levels were fun. The open world was kind of barren, and
I'm just saying, back in the day when I played it on the Wii, I liked doing donuts on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I think I made this comment last time.
I think you did, yeah.
It was really fun, okay? Just like doing donuts.
And what it really interests me about No More Heroes, so this is the first Suda 51 game that I've beaten.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the second. The other one I beat is some little thing he did called Ranko Tsukihime's Longest Day or whatever.
Right.
I was really interested in some of the themes that it had, like with its writing and stuff.
Right.
I thought it was really interesting. I'm like, oh, cool. That's kind of neat. I kind of kept that in mind. I beat No More Heroes 2.
Oh yes, that one.
Yeah. Did you play this one too?
What's the final boss name? Jasper, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, but yeah.
Okay, No More Heroes 2 is really interesting. So it wasn't directed by Suda. It was directed by someone else. The game, I feel like, is slightly worse in every way, except for maybe the music. The music is really good.
Right.
So the whole premise of that game, so the first game was Travis wanting to become the #1 assassin so he could get laid.
This is a true statement.
Yeah, it's a great character motive right there. This one is his quest for revenge.
Because his best friend, the video clerk, was murdered.
The guy who brought you your bike in the first game, and like you saw no interactions between them at all.
Travis,
he gets murdered, and he's like, "I'm gonna get revenge."
Because Jasper killed him for whatever, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, so the main villain is the son of one of the CEOs that you kill in a side mission in No More Heroes 1.
That's right.
Yeah, the company was called Pizza Butt in the original, but then they changed it to Bat because they maybe thought Butt like wouldn't be intimidating enough, or something.
So No More Heroes universe is great.
Yeah, and so I played No More Heroes 2. I thought it controlled worse. I felt like you got knocked down way too much in the combat. It felt a little more tedious. They got rid of the open world and replaced it with a menu, which I was okay with.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of how they handled the assassin system.
Yeah.
Because you just randomly go into different ranks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get the fact he's starting back down at the bottom because he retired or whatever.
Yeah, he was at rank 50, and then, like, when you fight the football guy and you kill all of his cheerleaders as well, like, for some reason they were, like, 49 through 26.
Yeah.
Like, this is weird. The side missions all being 2D minigames was cool, except for the Scorpion mission, which fuck that mission.
I feel like that was in the first one too.
It was, yeah. But yeah, all the side missions being 2D minigames was cool. Like, it was like a neat little aesthetic thing. So the assassinations themselves and the stages, I feel like there's less diversity in the stages. I feel like No More Heroes 1 had like pretty good diversity with that, and like your objectives and what you were doing in each stage wasn't just killing a bunch of people.
Each assassin was like their own thing. Mm-hmm. It was nice.
Yeah, and then you have the assassins here, which are like, there's this football player. I'm fucking forgetting all of them. I think the assassins in No More Heroes 2 are very forgettable. There's what's his name? Nathan Jones, the like rapper who you fight in the beginning. It was him.
Because like the way they handled it in 1 was like they gave their assassins like each personality. They just weren't like, the stereotype of what their character was supposed to be.
Yeah,
like they did in 2. Because the football player, he's the dumb jock. Just like
to a mech.
Yeah. But like in like 1, like
I feel like
get her name.
No More Heroes 2 is just kind of
sixth assassin. She had like the peg leg or whatever.
Yeah, in the first game.
Yeah, and then like her and Travis has some sort of little romance thing, which was just there just to be there, but it still was fine.
It's not really like a romance thing. It's kind of them understanding each other.
I mean, it's been years since I played the first one.
Kind of like what killing means to them. Yeah, so I feel like No More Heroes 2 is thematically way less interesting than the first one, because it's like it plays up the goofiness a lot more.
Wait, hold on. I figured out why, Brent. It all makes sense now.
What?
It just occurred to me.
Yeah.
No More Heroes 2 is just Devil May Cry 2.
Fuck. But DMC2 is GOAT.
Chewie, where are you?
Shit. Oh no. Okay, so then there's some other sections. There's one section where you play as Shinobu.
Right.
Who, I like how she devotes herself to being Travis's pupil, so she just like starts like quoting him whenever you're playing as her.
Yeah.
So she's just like shouting, Moe! And I'm like, this is stupid. This is dumb. And for some reason she's wearing a baby doll, but whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. She's hot, it's okay. Anyway, I just found the game way less interesting.
Right.
You play as Henry at one point. Whenever you fight in his nightmare, you're fighting a made-up anime character that was also in a shmup that you can play in game.
Oh yeah, by
what
was it? I'm just trying to think of what it was. I feel like Suda made that.
It was like some shmup that was in game. I forget what it was called.
Yeah, because I think that shmup... wasn't that shmup was in 1, wasn't it?
You play a shmup in 1, but not that specific one.
Because I know that one in 1, I'm pretty sure, is something that Suda worked on.
It might have been, yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Let me try to think real quick. So yeah, then there's like some other bosses. I did not particularly like playing this game a whole bunch. I feel like the gameplay is just worse.
Right.
There's the parking lot section right before the shopping mall that is just terrible. It goes on for like 15 minutes of just like mauling down dudes.
Right.
Yeah, overall I found it like less thematically interesting. Then you get to like a point where Travis starts being like, is this revenge worth it if he's like killing a bunch of people? And I kind of get what they were going for. It's some interesting character development, but also then you go to the final boss and he's like a little man with a big head and transforms into a superhero, and I'm like, this is fucking dumb.
I'm Jasper Bad.
Like, oh god, yeah, and like it's interesting. Like there's like some interesting stuff in it that I liked. But overall, like I was kind of disappointed with it. The music, however, is fucking incredible.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, they got a bunch of different like music artists to work on this, because the first one was composed by the Danganronpa composer Masafumi Takada, who did like a bunch of other Suda games.
Right.
And it had a pretty good soundtrack, but like the sheer amount of like variety and like just different kind of tracks that are in this are really great. So I probably won't replay No More Heroes 2. I might replay 1 if there's like a Switch collection, but I'll definitely keep listening to the soundtrack.
Right.
Yeah. So that was kind of No More Heroes 2. Mm-hmm. So I mentioned about how I really liked a lot of the thematic stuff in No More Heroes 1.
Right.
Well, that led me down a rabbit hole of looking through some of other Suda's games. Are you aware of Suda's series that is referred to as Kill the Past?
No.
So, Kill the Past is like these games that take place in the same universe.
Okay.
And it's all about like characters trying, like their past is like stopping them from doing something greater and is like troubling them and stuff like that. So, No More Heroes is a part of this. And Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, like references everything that's been a part of this series. And apparently No More Heroes 3 is going to do the same thing.
Oh, so what you're saying is I actually got to play the fucking the silver case is what you're telling me. Because I have not played that.
The silver case is the kind of first game. There's a game called like Moonlight Syndrome or whatever that hasn't been translated, so can't really do anything with it. Right. The silver case is a game Suda made in 1999 for the PS1, and I am playing through the remake that was out on Steam and PS4.
Right.
It's really interesting. It takes place in Japan in like there's like this it's kind of like structured there are 24 wards essentially, and some like several years prior there was this big case called the Silver Case.
Okay.
Where a guy named Kamui killed a bunch of people. And you play as a member of like the Special Forces unit who ends up getting involved in this case around like, oh, the murder from 6 years ago, and a bunch of other weird stuff is happening. I'm not too far into it.
Right.
It's divided into what is referred to as transmitter and placebo chapters.
Okay.
And I read online you need to alternate them, so it's like you do transmitter 1, then placebo 1. Transmitter are where you're playing as your, you name your character. I just named him Brent. There's a guy on the force who's like, oh, you're like a chinchilla, you know, because you were scared to like shoot someone. And he's like, but also you kind of got out of that nice, you know. It's kind of like, I should call you Private Big Dick Chinchilla. Oh wait, that's a little too long. I'll just call you Big Dick. And so every time he sees you, he's like, hey, what's up, Big Dick? It's really funny. And so your transmitters where you kind of play as your named character, and you're kind of like helping the heinous crimes unit solve these cases like related to heinous crimes. Then the placebo chapters, you're playing as a journalist who's trying to like research stuff. And what I have heard is that after each transmitter chapter, you go to the placebo chapter and the journalist is researching what just happened in the previous chapter.
Okay.
In an attempt to try and explain it. And it's really interesting. The dialogue. Okay, do you remember that episode of SpongeBob?
Okay.
With, what was his name? Rayman?
Oh, yeah, Man Ray.
Man Ray, yes. Okay. And the scene where he's talking with Patrick and he's like, what's this? It's a wallet. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, I love that scene.
All of the dialogue is written like that. It's fucking weird. It kind of...
So this is your wallet. Makes sense to me. So take it. It's not my wallet.
Everyone talks like that. It's so weird. It kind of also reminds me of how people talk in David Lynch stuff.
I like this.
So I would really recommend the Silver Case. It's very interesting. The soundtrack is also Masafumi Takada, and for the remake, they did a remix soundtrack, which Akira Yamaoka did. And he's the composer of Silent Hill, the original Silent Hill games.
Right.
Because he's a part of Suda's company now. But yeah, the Silver Case is super interesting. I'm excited to kind of see more of what it is. I've just been very like confused by a lot of stuff, and in kind of like a good way. Like, it's intriguing. I want to find out more.
Okay.
So, what have you been watching? What have you been up to?
I honestly don't remember watching anything within the past couple months.
Really?
I've been showing my gamer pride and being a gamer, playing all my video games.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
At some point, I gotta get back to 01, because I'm only like 8 episodes in. It's like,
well, speaking of Kamen Rider 01,
yeah,
I've been watching a shit ton of Kamen Rider.
good.
I'm in. I'm in on all in on Kamen Rider. So
join the Taku channel.
Oh, I've been posting in there a lot. So I'm almost caught up with Kamen Rider 01. I can tell you where I am. Like, I think I just finished. It's kind of like the first arc of the series, I would say. Like, it's like, it's like taking care of like the current big bads and everything. Like, I'm on episode like 16.
I'm on like episode 8, so I'm little. I haven't been keeping up like I should be, but at some point I'll get back up.
Mm-hmm. So Kamen Rider 01, I want to talk about how this is just Detroit Become Human.
Brent, you need to stop right now.
Did you play that game?
No, you need to stop.
It's like they're so goddamn similar. It's weird. It's like, okay, so it's near future. There are androids, that help people out, and some androids are gaining sentience.
Brent, just stop where you're at. We don't need to go any farther.
Now, what I'm trying to say, Detroit Become Human would have been way better if at some point Hank pulled out a Kamen Rider belt and put it on.
I jumped to the sky and to a Rider kick.
It's one of my favorite things about this Kamen Rider series that I've seen. I've seen very little, but each suit, it says like an English sentence that the author totally thought sounded cool.
A bite that can chop through concrete.
When I shine, it's like, when I shine, the darkness fades. I'm like, okay, this is good.
They just busted out Microsoft Sam. It's great.
No chance of surviving. It's great. But yeah, the plot is so similar to Detroit Become Human, but it's like way better. Like, obviously.
Because David Emotion Cage isn't trying to, tell you it's not the Holocaust, but then it's the Holocaust, guys.
Guys, it's not political, it's not about racism. What are we going to have the androids say? I have a dream. We have a dream. The androids stand in the back of the bus. There's no politics. What are you talking about?
This isn't the Holocaust, guys. It's the robot camps. What are you talking about? Those aren't concentration camps. I'm David Cage, guys. All my ideas are original.
I forgot about the robot concentration camps. I still don't think it's as bad as what Beyond Two Souls had, which was the Chinese underwater ghost base. Anyway, so Kamen Rider 01 is good. It's really good. It's got like the kind of like stupid over the top stuff I really like when Fuwa first does his transformation.
Yeah.
And he shoots a bullet at himself. I'm like, this is cool.
The bullet is fired and goes in an upward angle or whatever.
Yeah, and I
can never remember that.
The elevation increases as the bullet is fired.
That's what it is.
And his gun starts going, Kamen Rider. I'm like, man,
have you seen the clip off YouTube? What
clip?
Where it's his actor is in a gorilla mask fighting with the toy. He can't figure out how to make it work. Then he makes it work and just goes, yes.
Send that to me. I have not seen it.
It's somewhere on Twitter. I want to find it.
Okay. Kamen Rider 01, pretty good. Getting caught up with it, Once I get caught up with it, I'll get back to the one I was watching. But I finished Kamen Rider Fourze. Which was good. I really liked that a lot. Really liked all the characters and the overall story. It was fantastic. I did not expect to get as emotional as I did towards the end. It was really good.
Have you seen Ghost?
I haven't seen Ghost. I've heard about Ghost.
Don't listen to Rusty. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You think he has Stockholm Syndrome? Ghost. I've heard it's like one of the worst Kamen Rider shows. I'm interested.
I'm just saying. Yeah. So in Ghost, so like for example in Gaim,
have you seen Ghost?
I've seen half a ghost.
Okay.
So you know, like in Gintama or whatever, they would have like the fruit belt because you know there's always something to put in the belt.
Yeah.
Like in 01, they had the driver keys. Mm-hmm. So they had stuff called icons, which are like little eyeballs.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of famous people. The only one I can remember is like Beethoven. In like, what's his name? He invented the cotton gin, electricity. I can't think of his name.
Oh, wait, electricity. Thomas Edison.
Yes. Okay. Thomas Edison's also one of them. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It's.
Is Ghost just fate?
It feels like it thinking about it.
No, but fate's actually good. Anyway. Yeah, so I really did enjoy Fourze a lot. Thought it was pretty good. Really liked the whole cast. And yeah, I liked it a whole bunch. I would definitely say it's a really good starter series for anyone interested.
I mean, I would say the same thing about 01 because now we're in a whole new era for Kamen Rider, which I love the fact that we're in the new era and they start off with the Grasshopper Rider. That's really great. Mm-hmm. Going back to the old days.
Yeah. Fourze was good. So then I decided to move on to Kamen Rider X-Aid.
X-Aid.
Which is the one that is about video games and is also like a medical drama.
Yeah.
Which the whole idea of the plot is that there is this thing called the Bugsters virus, which is a virus that comes from video games. And you got to become Kamen Rider to fight it off.
To fight them, yeah.
I'm liking it so far. I think it's... I kind of like the characters, and I'm interested to see where the story's going. Not a fan of the rider suits.
Okay, I can see that. Is it the eyes? I feel like it's the eyes.
It's the fact they're all wearing, like, bike shorts. It looked kind of weird. Also, the level 1 forms look awful. The, like, weird fat things.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, this is... But now they're getting to where it's like they're basically just not in level 1 anymore.
Yeah.
So, I think the suits look kind of lame, but I'm interested in seeing where it goes. Which, I'll get back to it once I'm done getting caught up with 01.
Have you seen Toei's Spider-Man?
I have not seen Toei's Spider-Man.
You should watch it.
I heard he has a giant robot.
Yeah, Leopardon is a leopard in chip form.
Cool.
Look, so you have the main bad guy of Dr. Monster.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he destroyed Planet Spider.
Planet Spider?
Which, if I remember the plot correctly, because it's been a few years.
Okay.
So an alien from Planet Spider gives not Peter Parker his superpowers and Leopardon so he can fight Dr. Monster, so not Peter Parker can get revenge for his father's death against Dr. Monster.
It sounds incredible.
Oh, it was great, like, because that's where I got my Spider-Man gifts from. Like him smacking the ground with the wrench and popping out the ceiling. It's great.
Let me pull up a torrent application, live action, English translated. Let me find Spider-Man. Oh, let me put a dash in there.
It's from the 70s. It's great. I love it.
Okay, I'll have to find it somewhere.
Oh, I love it. So, because I guess that came from, if I know my Tokyo history correctly, Marvel and Toei did a deal that they were going to make like live action like series.
Okay.
With Marvel's help, which is where we also got Battle Fever J, which is technically the second Hentai series after Go Ranger, because I think the first one was actually. What's it? Hold on, I need to rethink my Sentai history because it might have been in chapter. But anyways, Battle Fever J, where you had stuff like Captain Japan, Miss America, Battle Kenya, which was the Black Ranger. France was blue and he was a coward. Communist was orange. The Miss America suit had hair. Battle Fever J is a fever dream, I'm telling you.
Sounds like it, yeah.
And the third series I can't think of right now, but yeah. No, but yeah, Spider-Man's great. I'm so glad he's in Spider-Verse too.
Oh, it's great. I can't wait.
Have you seen the Spider-Verse comic when he comes in with Leopard on?
I haven't. No, that sounds cool.
Oh no, it's great because he does his whole like quote and everything. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Da 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 da. I just want to find that panel. Is this the one? That's not the one I'm looking for, but it's still a pretty good one. Oh, here's the one I'm looking for. Put that in the host chat. If I can find it.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Should be.
Oh, God, that looks cool. What manner of creature are you? I am the emissary of hell, and I shall fight this great evil for all fate of all spiders.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh, man. And Into the Spider-Verse 2 is going to be good.
Look, I can't wait for the Spider-Man 4 game for PS4 when that gets its sequel. Because they say if it did well enough, they put that costume in.
Oh, they better.
Oh, I wanted to point that out because I made this tweet that people give Kakarot shit for its name for being Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but the Spider-Man 4 game for PS4 is just called Spider-Man.
No, it's not. It's called Marvel's Spider-Man.
It's just called Spider-Man.
It's a bad name. Like, can we talk about how they both have really awful box art?
Yeah.
How they're like, oh, okay, what? I got Spider-Man.png, just gonna drag it over here. I got Goku.png, just gonna drag it. There we go. Oh man, like why hire people that can do art if you can just have interns whip shit up in Photoshop?
Because at least Spider-Man was a good game. I really enjoyed Spider-Man for the PS4.
It's good. I'm excited for a sequel.
I'd be too if this costume gets in.
Yeah, I would put it on and never take it off, like I did with the oh god, what is it? Ben Reilly costume?
Oh, so it always threw me. I can't remember which costume it was, but it was like the cell shaded one.
Oh, that one was cool. Yeah.
But when I was in a cutscene, I was like, "Oh, this is really jarring. I don't know if I should do this."
Yeah, so it looks like Peter walked out of like a parallel universe. I used the Ghost Spider outfit
for the most of the game after that. Because I really like that outfit. Actually, in the Japanese version, Spider-Man for PS4, when you use like the holograms, one of the lines he says is, "I'm the emissary of hell."
That's such a cool line.
Yeah. Oh, what a good thing.
Yep. So that's been my Kamen Rider experience.
I'm glad you're on the Toku train. Now go watch some Sentai. Go watch Gokaiger like everyone else has.
I will. I've got a lot of Kamen Rider I want to watch. I think after X8, I'm gonna do O's.
Right.
Which is the one that has ska in its soundtrack.
Yeah.
Excited for that. Yep. So that's all the stuff I've been watching. You been doing any anime?
Yeah, but first I just had a thought because it just occurred to me. I forgot about that Power Rangers episode where they went to a different planet, and I think they used Kamen Rider Black footage. I'm trying to remember. I'll have to look into that later.
Okay. But
yeah, it was really weird because it was Saban trying to get into the Kamen Rider thing, which I think they did again with.
Yeah.
I think it was Ryuki, but they called it Dragon Knight.
Yeah, okay, so Ryuki was Dragon Knight. Then there was an attempt to do Kamen Rider before that, where I think just called it like Masked Hero or something.
Yeah,
Masked Rider.
I think were they using black? I can't remember.
I think so. What's so weird is that you cannot watch Kamen Rider legally, except for there's one season some company has the rights to sell on DVD, and it's like $170. And then there's Kamen Rider Amazons, which is on Amazon Prime. It's like a web series. Apparently it's good, though.
Good old Amazons.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have to torrent all of them, which I've torrented, I think, all of Heisei era Kamen Rider.
It's so weird we're in a new era, thinking about it.
679 gigs of Kamen Rider on this computer.
It's just like the Gintama all over again.
Hey, no, I've learned my lesson. I used a VPN.
VPN?
Yeah. And Gintama's only 133 gigs. But then again, I think because some of this stuff
doesn't exist, you're always playing a big joke on me.
I think some of this has bad encoding. No, look, okay, here's the thing. I think you would like it.
I choose to believe Gintama's not real. Everyone's just trying to pull a big joke on me.
I gotta find the screenshot, and here we go.
Hold on. I mean,
yeah.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah, they dress him up as Cloud. And he's like, I like the Fantasies 3 and 4 better.
That's me, all right.
Yeah.
see, that's how I know Gintama was a joke, and I was trying to play a joke on me, because that doesn't actually exist. I found it out. You can't fool me.
Anyway, so that's what I've been... Well, you know what? We're talking about Gintama. Let me just go into it. So the only anime I watch is Gintama. That's it. I don't remember where I was last time we talked. I'm looking at my AniList profile.
Right.
I want to say I finished the short 13 episode season. Anyway, so I finished which year was this? The 2015 season, which was 51 episodes. I finished that, and that series, that one in particular, ends on the start of it just starting to do a bunch of serious story arcs.
Right.
It starts off on it ends with the Shogun assassination arc and the Farewell Shinsengumi arc, and both are very serious and lead right into each other. Obviously, it still does its it still has its jokes and everything, but it's more plot focused. Then there was a quick 2-episode OVA, Gintama Love Incense arc, which is just a small arc from the manga that was 2 episodes. What's weird, this one does not have it's not on Crunchyroll or anything,
right?
Because it's an OVA. So the subtitles for it, both episodes, each one is done by a different subgroup. The first one, good subtitles. They're pretty good. Whatever. The second episode, I think they just ran it through Google Translate, if I'm being honest.
Look, this just reminds me of when Occupy Ranger Season 2 was out. And there's 2 different groups doing it.
Yeah.
And sometimes one group got the episode out before the other, so the subtitles, I wasn't used to... Because one was a literal, here's what this is translated as. We're not going to, give, the Japanese name for it. It's the translation. The one's oh, here's the Japanese name.
Yeah, stuff is weird. Kamen Rider 01's kind of in the same place. It has 2 subgroups doing it at the same time.
Oh, I can't remember the group I was watching.
I'm just using Overtime subs because...
That might be who I'm using.
I like their subs for Fourze.
And
they did a lot of stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Apparently the other one, which is Genom Corp, has been changing names and stuff. His robot assistant Izu, he changed her name to Is. It's weird.
I mean, that just reminds me of the fucking... What was it? Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns and fucking I has an AI, which also means to love. I fucking hate that anime.
You should play I, the Somnium Files.
Oh shit! I have to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s real quick.
Okay.
And because I just remember this exists, and oh god, it's so awful.
What is Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s?
So Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s is the 7th anime.
Okay.
So each time they do an anime, they kind of do a different role change, or they introduce something.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe 7 is called a rush dueling or whatever, which is different from speed dueling from Reigns, because rush dueling there's no rules.
Okay, I take out a knife and I stab my opponent. Like,
you can draw as many cards as you want. You can summon up to 3 monsters because you only have 3 monster zones as much as you want.
This is so fucking dumb.
Because the main character of the anime doesn't know the actual rules of the game, apparently. So he just
my god. Shut up.
No, this is real. I shit you not. It's so dumb. Like, you just reminded me that this exists, and I was like, wait a minute. I have to talk about this. Don't. It's bad. Don't watch.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
I don't recommend, like, anything. Original Yu-Gi-Oh! Is good. I like GX. 5Ds is 5Ds. That's kind of, bad, but whatever.
Yeah.
Zeal is not pronounced Zexel. The X is silent.
Oh, I did not know that.
Japan. The X is silent. It's Zeal in Japan, but in America it's Zexel. It starts off bad, but then I heard it got really good. Arc 5, I heard it started off good, but then it got really bad. And then Reigns was just kind of poopy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not watching Sevens. Because you reminded me somehow that existed.
Yeah. Then, let's see, from there I watched the first 2017 season for Gintama was like 12 episodes. Finished that. And that was another serious arc. But then they did not adapt some comedy arcs from the manga.
Oh, no.
So then they have what is called the slip arc, which is just like an arc full of flashbacks. But its placement is super weird. Like, it's in the middle of like this like stretch of like serious plot heavy stuff, and now you're getting back to like the jokey stuff, the pure comedy stuff, things like them finding a sword that's alive and it wants to shove itself up the main character's ass.
Wait, hold on, wasn't that the plot of the movie?
No,
there was a sword.
This is like an alien that's like a sword from the planet Excalibur.
Soul Eater, got it.
Yep, it's Soul Eater, basically. So, I imagine I'll probably be done with Gintama within the next month, and then I won't know what to do with my life after that.
You'll fill the Kamen Rider.
I'm probably going to fill it with Kamen Rider, yes. I might finish the Monogatari series, but it's probably going to be me trying to fill the hole with Kamen Rider.
Well, because you liked Initial D.
I did.
So I think you'd like Drive.
Yeah, Drive looks interesting. You know what else I should finish? I should finish Initial D.
Yeah, finish Initial D, then you can watch Drive.
Yeah, I'm on Initial D 5th stage. I'm over halfway through it.
Yeah.
That's like almost done.
Yeah.
Probably finish that up in like a week or something. Yeah. I'll probably, I don't know, I might watch either Drive or O's right after X-Aid.
Because Drive came after. Was it after Ghost? I can't.
Drive was, I have my library sorted by year. Drive was 2014.
It was either before or after Ghost.
It was right before Ghost and after Gaim.
That's right. Because Ghost was around the same time that Zyuohger was. Because they always have those crossover episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm never going to finish Zyuohger, even though I'm like more than halfway through Zyuohger. I stopped in the Halloween episode because I couldn't be bothered. Look, right, so in Zyuohger,
yeah,
there's this character. His name is Zyuohger Zawado. They literally call him Zawado, and it's great. And name and concept, he's cool because instead of being three zoo humans merged with instead of being one zoo human fused with a human, he's 3 merged with one human. Because the main bad guy, Genesis, because all the villains are named after, video game consoles and video games. So the big bad guy, Genesis, he's like, what if I put multiple zoo humans in one and call him the world because he's all the animals? Even though he's 2 land animals and an aqua animal. They should have been a land, air, and aqua animal, but apparently they wanted to save that for the super power up for the Red Ranger, even though I think they introduced the world too early. But anyways, right, cool concept, right?
Yeah.
He's actually a pretty shitty character.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, because he has a great outfit. He has like a great like character design and concept. It's just poorly executed. Like Suocher. Man, Sentai's been going downhill for a bit. I'm a little upset.
Well, that's all the anime I've been watching. Just fucking Gintama. What have you been up to?
So I wanna talk about Goblin Slayer again.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever brought it up on the podcast.
All right.
So I'm just saying this all happened again because someone in the Discord server posted the images before unfortunate events.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And his fighter being stopped by the Hobgoblin. And of which I had to go, it's worse in the manga. It's barely touched on the light novels. Read the light novels.
Yeah.
Because this just started me going on about this whole talk. But someone's like, well, should I watch Goblin Slayer? It's just a man about killing goblins. I'm like, see, you think that's what it'd be about, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
See, Goblin Slayer deep down is just a Dungeons and Dragons story.
Okay.
Focus on an NPC who has really good roles. And how he slowly learns it's okay to have friends. And that's because I was going through the first light novel again.
Yeah.
Reading it. Because I like to point this out to people. Because again, if we look at the first episode, the way like it's handled in the manga and the anime, because Priestess just joins a group of 3 other like newbie adventurers.
Okay.
And it's not really anything like brought up at that point. But in the light novel, Priest is like, why are these people being so friendly with me? We met like 2 days ago. We spent like one night at the inn together. I really knew you people. Why are you being so friendly? And it was like, boom, right there. That's what this needs. More characterization.
Mm-hmm.
More like inner thoughts, inner monologues. Because it's really good. Like, you get like a lot more characterization in the light novels. Which doesn't translate well, especially to the anime, because...
I imagine.
What the anime did with the plot, too, kind of really fucked it up.
Yeah, that's like...
So,
anime adaptations of stuff is like a flip of the coin on whether it's going to be, like, accurate or just terrible.
So, what they did in the anime was they moved the Watertown arc before the Goblin Invasion arc.
Okay.
Because the Goblin Invasion arc is a more dramatic ending, because I believe that's where the first novel ends, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong.
Okay.
But it really fucks up character development for Goblin Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
So the whole point of the Goblin Invasion arc is, I think they fight the ogre right before it, if I remember correctly. So every time Goblin Slayer like goes back, because he lives on the farm with his childhood friend and her uncle on a cow farm. Yeah. Like every morning before he goes to the guild, he patrols the farm to make sure there's no goblins. There's no goblin tracks or anything. So there isn't until one day he just gets to the fence and there's just a fucking like massive amount of like goblin tracks. And he's like, I'm gonna have to kill all these goblins, but I can't do it myself. It's gonna be too many. So he goes to the guild. He's like, look, I know none of y'all like me. I'm kind of weird, but I need your help to kill goblins. And the first people to join him are, of course, his party of Priestess, Lizard Man Priest, Dwarf Shaman, and High Elf Archer.
Yeah.
But slowly, everyone in the guild's like, alright, we'll help. It's mostly because Guild Girl comes up with, like, we'll pay you, like, 5 gold pieces for every goblin head. And they're like, oh, shit, we're in. So they have this whole combat where they're fighting goblins, and Goblin Slayer fights the Goblin Lord, and that's, like, according to him, he's, like, a platinum rank adventurer in terms of goblins. So it was great, because then Goblin Slayer learns, having friends isn't a burden, is actually pretty helpful.
It makes you stronger.
Exactly.
The power of friendship.
Friendship, which leads into the Watertown arc, because they're called by Sword Maiden, who was in the original, or one of the parties who beat one of the Demon Lords, because the Demon Lord keeps reincarnating, you see, because this is Dungeons and Dragons, it happens. So, like, I believe it's in, like, it's in the manga, like, they're heading there in, like, the cart, and Goblin Slayer makes a joke, and everyone's like caught off guard, but then they laugh because they don't expect him to make a joke.
Yeah.
That scene's not in the anime.
No, come on.
So then, another thing I'd like to point out. So when they're in the sewers of Watertown, and they went to the goblins, there's I forget what rank it is, but it's like right under Goblin Lord, which is why they moved Watertown before the Goblin Invasion arc, because they know people are gonna complain about power scaling. Because Goblin Slayer gets his shit kicked in because they don't realize it's the Dungeons and Dragons store and he had bad rolls.
Yeah.
He had critical fails, damn it. But anyways, so there's a scene, and again in the manga, the use of shadows is really good. Of Goblin Slayer's like pretty much dead, but he's looking around. He's like, "Oh shit, I fucked up. All these new friends I got are gonna die. I ain't gonna let that happen." So it's a shot where he says this will not stand, and the use of shadows like over his helmet to show that he's in his darkest moment, both literally and like metaphorically. Yeah, no, in the anime, it's perfectly lit. Like the lighting's like really bad in the scene and does not fit.
Come on.
So then he also brings a canary at this point.
Yeah.
Because if there's poison, the canary will die first. So that he brings that, and at that point the canary, which you learn this later on, because at the end of the Watertown arc, Priestess points out the canary is just like Goblin Slayer. So you can figure out pretty early on that the canary is supposed to represent Goblin Slayer in the situation. So like after the fight, like after like they make the goblins retreat, like I think like the canary like they go to check on and see if it's okay, but then Goblin Slayer quote unquote dies.
Yeah.
So does the canary at that point, but they're just, knocked out. So in the anime, right, they just have like this, like I think it's like a minute and a half scene of like the canary's eye looking at Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
With some music playing. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, the direction they went with it's really weird. And it also doesn't make sense, because at this point, since the Goblin Invasion arc came first in the light novel and in the manga, they've all seen his face. Because for reward, Goblin Slayer's like, alright, what you want for helping you with fighting the Goblins, Priestess? She's like, I want to see your face. He's like, well, that's weird. Okay. Quote unquote, surprisingly attractive. According to everyone in the guild. So this is important because to cast the spell of resurrection, the body needs to be placed next to a naked priestess, and they need to sleep each other without having intercourse.
Damn, that's tough.
So Sword
the hardest
Maiden,
challenge.
So Sword Maiden and Priestess on both sides of this, body. And it makes more sense that she's not surprised to see his face because she's already seen it, but whatever. Read the light novels. Goblin Slayer is pretty good.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
listen
like
to Mother's Basement.
Yeah, I mean that's just like a rule for life,
Well, look, my whole thing is he said that the 10-second rape scene in episode 1 was worse than all the Metamorphosis.
I'm just gonna like I don't know anything about Metamorphosis except I've heard some stuff. I think that might be a little disingenuous.
That's Metamorphosis is just a high school girl's decline in life and how it goes to shit. I've read it. I've seen worse, but still, it's calling this 10-second rape scene worse than all the Metamorphosis. Like, wait, hold on, this is just you're just using buzzwords.
Yeah, but then he had to take it back because Crunchyroll's like
Crunchyroll made him because he's on Crunchyroll's payroll.
Yeah,
and that was the #1 anime during the season.
Which is why he has to shit all over Nekopara anime because Funimation has a license for it.
So I just like how apparently like it's not doing well in Japan because apparently the anime's too heavily in sexuality.
Oh, really?
I think I read that article correctly.
Shinzo Abe. Bruh, this ain't gonna make people fuck.
But I just fucking love that they had that video apologizing about he's saying it shouldn't have been that bad. So, like, he backpedals but doubles down at the same time. It says, "Don't die on this hill. Don't defend Goblin Slayer." It's like, wait, hold on. you can't do this.
Yeah.
And then he just didn't bring it up when it was the #1 watched anime of the season to go on the Crunchyroll. And it won some awards. I think it was like the next season, whatever, that Golden one got like best art direction, and Digibro like freaked out because it wasn't the Zombieland Saga or whatever.
Oh man, let's shit talk anime YouTubers.
That's what this is.
Can we? All right, I think we both like Eye Patch Wolf.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, sure, you get some like stuff wrong, but what was it? He used a picture of Go Nagai for Toriyama. Yeah. Was that it? Yeah, because for some reason he was on like an alternate universe like wiki or whatever. oh my god. Okay, there's a podcast called Castle Super Beast. Eye Patch Wolf was friends with them. In it, one of the hosts, Wooly, was talking about how he tried to Google something and he accidentally ended up on an alternate universe wiki.
I can't, cause I know like he made the joke about the Go Nagai thing, cause like he did like a different like video and he made the same mistake on purpose. Like, oh no, not again! It was great. I love that. Oh. God, we should get Super Eye Patch Wolf on the podcast.
Let's our first big guest is gonna be anime YouTuber Super Eye Patch Wolf. I don't think
he'd do it, but maybe. Let's get that clout. Let's get Super Eye Patch Wolf, and then we get like our Audible sponsor, or Skillshare, or Blue Apron.
Blue Apron, Skillshare, yeah, it's like
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Let's talk about it. I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends. It is a video game on the mobile phone.
My champion is level 55. I use Death Knight.
Death Knight is cool. I mean, it just sounds raw, Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a podcast.
I think that's a podcast.
What would be the worst sponsor to get for the podcast?
Good question.
Brought to you by Faku.
Oh no.
I would take the sponsorship. That'd be funny.
Fucking. By I was gonna think. I can't think of anything. Pornhub. Pornhub sponsor us, please.
Sure.
I don't know about you, but when I need the fab, I go to Pornhub. They have all the
You don't go to Faku.
Didn't they like apparently like buy like some like hentai streaming service and then like screw the guy out with the money or whatever?
Oh, you mean Hentai Haven? That whole thing that happened like last year? So Hentai Haven got shut down. Was it because the owner bought a fursuit or something? No. What happened was they got shut down or whatever, but then like the guy, because like they was working on something with Funimation and that fell through. It's been so fucking long. Nothing's happened from it. Like they're apparently going to work together, but we've just heard nothing. Is it? Let's go type in Hentai Haven.
I'm going to incognito mode.
No one else uses my computer, so I'm fine. Okay,
Hentai Haven.
This is still a website. Okay.
Pick your poison. That's a lolly. I don't appreciate
there's a huge text blurb at the bottom.
There's a lolly. You get that out of my face, lollies.
Oh yeah, there's like pick your poison, uncensored lolly, MILF tuner, hentai game. What a fucking set of categories we got there. Talk strategic union with Faku and some speculation on the internet. Talk about possibilities section. Russian government to the owner of the website. What? Others indicate they may close due to many complaints from Google DMC. The elimination of its best categories: anal, lolly, rape, incest, futanari, tentacle, MILF, incest, and other known genre. In Hentai Haven uncensored, and some may say Faku scammed. Or Hentai Haven, I get personal speculation. Sending Okay, we proclaim ourselves as the successor of HentaiHaven.org. Oh, because this is HentaiHaven.xxx.
XXX.
Okay.
Oh.
By sending Faku to hell, we become HentaiHaven XXX, the best page to watch free hentai transmissions. We will offer you exclusive content, such as uncensored hentai videos, lolicon, photo range. Go ahead. Plan other paid hentai manga, games, possibly hentai comic, porn comics. All the fraps you're looking for. Okay, so I guess they just told Faku to go fuck themselves, I guess. Like,
there's a hentai tag called Hentai Chan.
What?
I don't know. That just led nowhere, I guess. It's the same page I was just on. I see anime titties.
I mean, dude, you went to hentai. That's kind of a given.
Hold on, horror. What? Why is this the tag?
Oh, okay. So HentaiHaven.org still exists, but the website looks like shit. Like,
yeah.
Like a lot of stuff looks broken.
This looks red and black. That's a great color scheme.
Yeah, it's a good color scheme. Oh my god, okay. I like how you search Hentai Haven and no, I guess there's the original site. Maybe. I don't know, this is weird. This is like a weird rabbit hole to go down on.
What? We did this last time with the Steam Hentai games. Is this just our gimmick now, Brent?
Yeah, we're gonna every episode of the podcast we're gonna devolve and talk about porn and hentai. It's how it happens.
Hentai Rabbit Hole.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have called ourselves Hentai Rabbit Hole.
Oh yeah, that's our new podcast, Hentai Rabbit Hole. That just sounds gross. That sounds disgusting.
Oh, this is... I don't know what to think anymore.